Hey guys, what is going on? This is Sly Fox, and today we're going to be doing something really special. In case you don't have a calendar, as of a couple days ago we entered the month of May. That means this month, Bethesda is going to be releasing not only the brand new Far Harbor DLC, which is going to be awesome and we're definitely covering in another video, but they're also dropping the brand new survival mode this Friday. That's tomorrow, by the way. Now, personally, I'm super excited about this, but there may be a couple of things that you don't know about. So today we're going to break down the new survival mode, and by the end we'll have a better understanding of exactly what we're going to be getting ourselves into. All this information, by the way, is going to be coming directly from Bethesda's site, which is linked in the description, so if you want to check out what they have to say verbatim, you can. Alright, let's do this! So first of all, survival mode is broken down into 4 different pillars, as Bethesda puts it. These pillars are meant to act as circular systems that push against each other, so you're basically always performing a balancing act. These pillars are strategy, exploration, resource management, and role-playing. So let's talk about what defines these pillars. Right off the bat, manual quick saving and almost all autosaves are disabled. If you want to save your game, you have to find an unowned bed and sleep for at least an hour. You can imagine what this means. If you're going into a fight, now you're going to have to really watch your ass. To be fair, there has been a huge response from the beta community that there needs to be a way to create a save when you exit the game and have the game delete that save as soon as you load it next. This request has a lot to do with our next point. Yep. Nope. I mean, no more fast travel. If you want to be somewhere, you're going to have to hoof it. Or possibly throw down some signal grenades. The point is, exploration is now mandatory. There's a lot of really cool shit out there in the Commonwealth, and this should make sure that we explore every last nook and cranny. So this is pretty neat. You're now going to deal more damage, but you're also going to take more damage. Bethesda even added a new mechanic to the game called adrenaline. You can increase the amount of damage you deal when you have adrenaline. We'll talk about that in a second. Obviously, this has a huge effect on combat. We're really going to have to make our shots count. And if you're playing a melee build, you better be ready to parry. Right, so Adrenaline is in the game now, and it comes as a perk you automatically get when you play survival mode. It gives you a bonus to your damage, and it's multiplied by getting kills. With every 5 kills, you increase your Adrenaline rank, adding from 5 to 50% damage when it maxes out at rank 10. But there's a catch. Of course there's a catch. When you sleep, it removes your Adrenaline, rank by rank, in relation to how many hours you've slept. This is a really big one, guys. You're going to have to stay hydrated, fed, and rested, or else some pretty bad things might happen. Will happen. Okay, if you don't meet all of those requirements, your special stats are going to start taking a dive. You're also going to gain fatigue, which will lower your immunity, causing you to eventually take physical damage. Oh, and one more thing. Eating and drinking certain things in the wasteland have negative consequences to balance out their positive effects now. They can make you thirsty, hungry, or tired, and can even hurt your immunity, making you more vulnerable to disease. But first, let's talk about fatigue. Let's talk a little bit more about fatigue. Fatigue is going to mostly occur when you're tired, but it also happens when you're hungry or thirsty. Basically, it's like radiation for your AP bar. If you're fatigued, you're not going to be able to sprint very far or use VATS as much as you'd like. Alright, this is a lot of information, I know, but there are a couple more points. They mostly have to do with things like items and conditions. I know you're saying conditions, we're talking about getting sick, we're talking about immunity. What do you mean conditions? We're talking about that. Just listen. It's okay, don't worry, just listen. It's okay. In the new survival mode, the type of bed you sleep in determines how long you can sleep, which will govern how much health you can recover. There aren't pristine, king-size mattresses strewn across the Commonwealth. Trust me, I've checked. This is going to reward you for either using a home base or forking over the caps for a little room and board. This one is kind of an umbrella term. It kind of encompasses a lot of stuff. So, we've mentioned diseases a couple of times. The chance of you contracting a disease is based on your wellness. Less wellness, higher chance of disease. You can craft, find, or buy antibiotics, so at least there's a cure. But if you're impaled by the wrong stingwing, take a bad mix of chems, or get punched by a yaoguai, you can also contract a disease. Good luck! Oh, speaking of cures, if you take something like Radaway that cleanses your body of rads, it's going to make you tired and lower your immunity. I mean, it's pretty much first grade, but if your immunity is lowered, you're going to have a higher chance of getting sick. Stim packs ain't going to save your bacon anymore either. They're going to heal you significantly slower too. You can still use them to heal limbs, but you can only heal them after you've exited combat. Speaking of crippled limbs, your carry weight is going to be significantly reduced, and stuff like stim packs and Radaway now have weight. Ammo weighs you down too, and it's going to vary in weight by caliber. As you can imagine, missiles and mini-nukes are going to be pretty damn heavy. If you exceed your carry weight, you're going to reduce your wellness, causing fatigue, which will eventually cripple your damn legs. The hoarding days are over. Run free! Yes, lastly, no more being a dick. If your companion goes down during combat, you're gonna have to hit him with a stim pack if you want them to stick around. Assuming you don't want your legs to break, you're gonna be loading a lot of junk onto them, so if they return home after you don't heal them, there goes all your shit. Keep your friends happy. Right, so that is the majority of what survival mode is all about. I can't wait for it to drop on Friday for the general public. I am part of the general It's going to be out Friday, so keep your eye out. This has been Sly Fox. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Attaboy! Who's my favorite junior scientist?